Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 4 of Peakbagging Ladakh. Time right now is 8:40 a.m. Today is Tuesday, September 10th, 2024. Today, what we are trying to do is do a small peak, a quick peak at 5,850 meters. We are at 5,250 as of now. The peak shares the same saddle with the peak that we did first in this series, which was peak 6,054 meters. The plan is that we'll quickly hike up to this peak, come back to the camp, take our backpacks, and then descend down to Rumtse. One more thing that happened last night was that we had a very, very small sort of a mouse or a mice in our shepherd camp, and me and Mibhu had a very hard time sleeping because that guy was just roaming around everywhere. At one spot in our hut, we had kept all our sort of trash, so that because we don't want to keep it outside because it would just fly away. And I think it was just some very tiny scraps of food that guy was interested in, but then he even managed to get inside Vibhu's sleeping bag, and then he just woke up in panic. So we hence were not able to get a good amount of sleep. We got sleep in breaks, in bits and pieces. Let's begin day 4 Peakbagging Ladakh. Another clear sunny day, taking it nice and slow, and we keep seeing the beautiful Gyamshu. We have sun for ourselves, so that makes things a little bit easier, but otherwise it's too cold. How? We are at 5,820 meters, and now as you hike up to this peak, you actually see the nice prominence of this peak 6,054. We are very close to the summit. That's where it is. 230 meter distance and some less than 100 meters to climb. Now we are on the top. We can see a cairn which marks the peak. This becomes our 4th peak on this trip on day 4. Woo! Actually done.
Yay! Jule!
Jule. Okay, so it took us 2 hours 10 minutes. Time is 10:48 a.m. Just did 2.7k, and this is like a big flat top. What a peak. All I see is this plethora of opportunities that the beautiful landscape of Ladakh sort of offers for hikers, trekkers and mountaineers. And there's so much to do that one lifetime is not enough. So yeah, I'm really blessed to be here and just live this life full of joy and beautiful experiences from the outdoors. Great. Cool. I'll wait for my co-hikers. It's another beautiful day spent in the outdoors. Now, my watch says 5910. The last contour that we have on this peak is at 5880. So the peak is approximately 5,880 meters, like just below 5,900 maybe. There are these two cairns. I've marked these cairns. This is the beautiful sort of hard snow slope, and I think I can see the village of Gaya, if I'm not wrong, in the center of the screen. Gaya or Lato. Very pretty peak, a big flat sort of a top, and again it's pretty peaceful here as of now. You see some good views. So the time is 11:34. I was here at the peak for almost like 50 minutes. Time to head back. Now the weather has become very cloudy. It has just switched sides like anything. Now the aim is to quickly get down, wrap up our camp, and then head to Rumtse. Now this switch in the weather or shift in the weather means one more thing, that once we all descend down to the base camp and then reach Rumtse, I will quickly check the weather forecast, and if the weather isn't great for the next couple of days, then I would rather just go back to Leh. But oh man, what a beautiful exploration of this valley, I must say. We were able to do so much. So just around Khamso. We were able to do 2 peaks there. We were able to do this peak. And then now we've done one more right here. I've already also done the pass, Tarila, and there's enough potential up ahead towards S01. So good amount of mapping done and good amount of mapping yet to be done. There are no complaints. Good 4 days until now. The wind has stopped, so this is pin drop silence in the valley, and this is the first sign of rain. There's rain incoming. We're back in the valley, close to our shepherd camp, and this is the last view of Khamso. Now we have to hike for 10 kilometers. We have to drop down some 800 meters. 12:45. I think we'll touch down roadhead by 3 p.m. before 3 p.m. Thanks to this beautiful house. Okay, so again, leaving no trace. Now the time is 12:45 and we have snow coming towards us. Bad weather. Now you can clearly see the rain bearing clouds. That's rainfall. But a beautiful meadow. This is why I love this whole valley. Super pretty. A good number of horses here grazing in the wild with the little offsprings. Very pretty landscape. So let's get down to rooms and then let's see what do we have from the weather forecast. Now in India, I think it's also very tricky to find the reliable weather forecast, especially in the higher ranges, as we say that mountains make their own weather, and this holds true 90% of times when you're going higher and higher. Each day in the month of September it's getting colder, and we have these last couple of weeks to keep hiking here in Ladakh. I picked Kham Valley as my first exploration when it comes to a little bit of mountaineering, is because I really love how beautiful this valley is, how untouched it is, how gradual it is, how it has an unlimited supply of drinking water for campers, and then the base itself is at 5,200 meters, which makes it easier to approach 6,000ers. So with close to 1,000 meters of elevation gain throughout the day in close to 10 to 12k, you can bag at least a peak or two. Now we can't see anything and it is super windy. What a good call to exit. I can see the highway now. There are some trucks flying in either direction. Just hope to get a quick hitchhike till the dhaba of Rumse, and then we are all done.